you can watch the one car right here. He's got a terrible push.
For the lead. Jeff Burton down to the inside of the 99. Cold tires or no, he's there, and here comes Gordon into second. And Skinner, in less than 500 feet, falls back to third. Mayfield fourth. Alan Bestwick standing by with Darrell Waltrip.
Well, Darrell is watching the race continue without him. Darrell, to pull out an old cliche, it sure was good while it lasted.
Well, yeah, I hate it. The last thing I wanted to do was wreck the car, you know. I had a great car. I really was just riding. We have overdrive in the car, and I hadn't really used shifting much. And talking to Todd, getting the car better as we went along, trying to be there at the end to win the race. Bobby's on the same flight I am going home, and it's, you know, about a 14-hour ride. He'll be pretty miserable all the way home, I can promise you that.
All right, Darrell's good.
All right, Darrell.
Well, DW says he's going to come back and race some more next year, and possibly the year after that. Thinks he's going to deal lock up to drive a Ford next year. Meanwhile, look at this dog fight.
Yeah. Jeff Gordon in the 24 there goes right by Jeff Burton. It looked like he was on a rail when he went by on the low side, but Jeremy Mayfield has closed in on both these guys.
Pulls away by 6 car lengths. Gordon doing what he's done all year, 13-time winner. Rewrote the record book and then some. And will stand center stage in the Waldorf Astoria again this season. And here they come, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Earnhardt Sr. Ladies and gentlemen, Winston Cup Racing's in great shape.
There's damage to the back of Earnhardt Jr.'s car. You can see the rear bumper there flapping in the breeze, looking back at his father in the 3 car.
You don't think he's just waving to him?
I don't think so.
That's got to be quite an experience for Dad to be watching his kid up in front.
I've never seen Earnhardt more mellow, more human, than when his son won that first Grand National.
35-80.
He was so blown away. Remember that Daytona afternoon in the 300 down there? And he just walked in and gave him a hug and immediately got out of victory lane. It was not Earnhardt Sr.'s victory lane, and he wasn't going to be part of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s party. He just wanted to support him. Bobby Earnhardt Sr. is something.
Bobby Hamilton just behind these two as they go at it in the 4 car there, moving in.
Alan Bestwick on Earnhardt Jr.
Well, Ken, that damage you were looking at the right rear corner of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car is not what they're concerned about. He got tagged by somebody else in one of those earlier stack-ups. What they are concerned about is on that last restart when he was racing Mike Skinner for the lead, he scuffed the wall with the right side of the car coming off turn number 4, sent up a big cloud of smoke. They're afraid it might have affected the handling on the car just a little bit.
Whoops. And you're going to have a lot of whoops. It is getting cooler. Halfway coming up this time. Halfway on the event. 201 makes it. They're not going to give the flag at midway down the backstretch, so they'll knock it off here to 100. 201 laps will make the distance.
What a year Earnhardt Jr. has had. Turned 24 on October 10th. Won 7 times this year in that series. That's more than anybody. Won 3 poles, more than anybody. Led the most laps, most races. Won the championship in his rookie year.
Clear.
He's getting her done this afternoon, too, isn't he?
Absolutely, and was leading the last race there at Homestead and had an engine problem. But I tell you, this kid's for real. You can see right now he has great talent. In his first full year of Busch Grand National Racing to win the championship.
He's in 6. His dad is in 7. Yeah, time for a cup of coffee out here or something a little more strong. Due to time constraints, we'll join Motegi later in the race. They have worked this lead back and forth. Got a pretty good battle for 9th, we're being told. Let's take a look back there. There you see Sterling Marlin. With him comes Michael Waltrip. Here's Kenny Wallace down the inside. That Sterling Marlin car is in 8th, followed by, and let me recheck that now. 8th, 9th, 7th is moving up. Michael Waltrip gaining some positions out here as he closes on the 40.
Buy a program when you go to Daytona for sure, aren't you? With all these driver changes and color changes and crew changes. Yeah, but it seems to be more this year than it has been before. Maybe it's a reflection. Yeah, I think it's a reflection of the pressure that's on these people to win. It seems if any team that didn't win a race this year, the crew chief's gone, driver's gone, sponsors moving somewhere else. Everybody wants to win, but only one team can do it on any given Sunday.
We're being told 19 lead changes among 6 drivers thus far, and that's through 126 laps, 195 miles, ready to enter that last third of this one. 311 miles makes the distance, 500 kilometers for $1 million here at Motegi. 640 acres to develop this track. Sheared off the top of 3 mountains. Built this thing up about 200 feet, 175 feet, probably the better number. And built this facility, built a 3-mile track road course. You can see one of the tunnels there. They go through turn 3 beneath that third turn. And decided to build a super speedway as well. And they built a grand one. Winston West comes here to race next year. And there'll be some marquee players as well, telling us, that will also join the crowd. That'll be a big step forward as NASCAR moves into the Pacific.
Michael Waltrip into the pits. That is a bit of a surprise. And the number 7, he was right in the battle with Sterling Marlin, who you see on your screen right now.
Bobby Hamilton is lying 8th, and at the present time we have in 9th Bill Elliott in 10th. Sterling Marlin, that number 40, has dropped back a little, and running 11th was the number 7 of Michael Waltrip, now on pit road. With that move on the pit road by Waltrip, the number 55 is Waltrip comes back out. Kenny Wallace picks up a spot. 130, we are being told, is now the completion number. 130. So that gets us down to 71 laps remaining.
Boy, Jeff Gordon could not get by the lap car there and lost a lot of momentum. You can see that Jeff Burton closed in to about a 10-car length advantage right now that Jeff Gordon has as they come off turn 2 and down the back straightaway.
Lapping Fukuyama that time as he came back.
Earnhardt Jr. in the pits. You're with him.
Green flag stops. After all these cautions, what are we up to, 6 or 8? Anyway, let's go down there.
Stop at lap 131, Ken, is really going to set up a curious situation on fuel mileage if we don't get a caution for the rest of the race. 2 tires only for Earnhardt Jr. They loaded up on 4,000. Out he goes, giving him the warning on the pit road speed limit, making sure they don't get brought back in for a penalty.
So this is the first time we've seen him in. That Polar Bear seems right at home on the number 1 car as it comes out. He likes this weather.
It's cold out there.
Started at 53 degrees and it's dropped down to the 50s. It's down some more. We're 60 miles to the north and west of Tokyo here at Motegi, Japan.
I'm just watching Mike Skinner there, the 3rd car. As he closes in, he's changed his line a little bit to accommodate the pushing that he had in that race car. He's diamonding the corner now. Goes down low and lets the front end of the car go up the hill just a little bit. Right now, as I said that, he hugs that white line like he owns it.
He has just become a much, much smarter race car driver this year. A lot of that can be attributed to Larry McReynolds, who talks to him on the radio on a regular basis. And Mike Skinner's learned that he can't always run with the pedal on the floor. He's got to be careful.
Let's listen to him as he starts out of the corner here. Working himself right now, getting by the 99 there. Jeff Burton takes over 2nd place, back to the bottom. Let's listen at him come off turn 2. You could hear him out of the throttle several times there to let the front end settle and get good grip as he was headed towards the back straightaway.
Rusty Wallace on pit road in number 2. Wallace running in 7th when he pitted. Just in front of him was Earnhardt Sr.
Here comes Gordon down pit road as well, and
Here
Jeff
comes
Burton.
the gang. These two, the 99 and the 28, now coming on to pit road. These 2 fighters have fidgeted with the lead over the last 100 miles. Let's go down there to Jeff Gordon's pits right now.
Remember that Gordon's crew is mostly substitutes. Burton's crew, most of their regular pit crew. Let's see how it plays out. Right side tires on the Gordon car. They'll come around to the lefts and change all 4. Down the pit road to Jeff Burton's stop.
And Alan, Frank Stoddard told me they only have 3 members of their normal over-the-wall gang. They're changing right side tires, no chassis adjustments to the 99 of Jeff Burton. Crew chief Frankie Stoddard on the left rear. 4 tires stopped, no chassis adjustments for Jeff Burton. 19.8 seconds.
There's the race back on the track, and they're still together. Gordon and Burton are still at it here. Mayfield also pitted at that same moment.
John Mayfield had trouble getting off pit road. The crew had to push him. He's lost valuable position on the racetrack as a result.
More of the action from Twin Ring Motegi in Japan after this.